Self-Love is the New Sexy, the podcast devoted to helping you overcome life's most painful and stubborn challenges so you can feel great, have more energy, and live stress-free every day. To reach your full potential, simply work with the powerful spiritual principles that are readily accessible to everyone. It's easier than you think, and on today's show, W. Mark Watts is going to show you how starting with self-love is the key to joyously and harmoniously making that happen.
Hey everybody, this is W. Mark Watts. Welcome and thank you for hanging out with me for another episode of Self-Love is the New Sexy. And in this episode, it's probably going to be one of the shortest that I'm ever going to do because I think there's going to be a better format for what I want to do with this topic tonight. And tonight's topic is simply this. The easiest, the fastest way to self-love is simply this, is to give yourself the love that you're looking for. The love that you're looking for is the equivalent of coming into concert, coming into alignment, creating or enhancing or really understanding and embracing, that's probably the word I'm looking for, embracing your relationship with God, source, universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it. So let me say it again. The fastest way to self-love is to give yourself the love that you're looking for. The love that you're looking for is the equivalent of embracing the relationship that you already have with God, source, the divine, universe, whatever you want to call it. Now, I've been trying to figure out what's the shortest way, what's the best way, what's the new way to really help you get to self-love as quickly as possible. As you all know, if you've listened to any of my previous episodes, you've heard me say, I'm a huge fan of coaching. I've had coaching going back to probably the 2007 or some odd time when I first started with coaching, personal coaching. I mean, of course, I've been coached playing sports all my life, but as far as self-help, personal growth, personal development, spiritual growth, that type of coaching started for me back around 2006, 2007. And I will always have a coach because there's always a higher level. There's always more to learn. There's always more to know. There's always better ways as we all continue to evolve and learn from one another and just, get better techniques, and we all get better at the things that we do. And so that's why I always will have a coach, and I suggest that you do as well. And when I have that, when I get that coaching, it's always helping me do things better, faster, and deeper. And my current coach is really helping me, and she's the one, or actually this group, they're the ones who introduced me to this method called the mirror exercise. And so I probably will have to do that on a live call. So I got to figure out a format. So you guys hit me up, reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you find me. And let me know, what do you think would be the best platform to use? Which one do you prefer? Would it be Facebook Live? Would it be Instagram Live or whatever? Because you have to experience this exercise in order to really get the gravity of how intense and how great it actually is. But I've learned a new methodology called the mirror exercise. And it's a very simple process, but it's all centered around you giving yourself the love that you're looking for. Now, why is that important? It's important because anytime we experience hurt, pain, what we call an upset, anytime we are unhappy, it's because we feel unloved in that area or some related area. And the problem with, or the challenge with that is many times it can be a deep-rooted pain. It can be a deep-rooted lack of love in that area. And it can be multi-layered, which means it might take you a while to get to the full, to basically get to the place where you can eliminate totally that pain, that hurt, that lack of love in that specific space. So it might take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more times until you peel all the layers of that onion back and totally erase what's there until you uncover that love. Now, the reason why it's all equivalent to you embracing your relationship with God, source, universe, whatever you want to call that higher power, is because once you embrace that relationship, that's a place where you are reminded of how whole, how healthy, how healed, how beautiful, how perfect you already are. So regardless of what anybody's trying to tell you or what anybody said to you or what anybody didn't do for you or what they did do to you, regardless of the circumstances or whatever pain, whatever tragedy, whatever happens in your life, it's all leading you back to embracing that relationship. So I want you to really think about that and really take it to heart and sleep on it and really, really think as deeply as you possibly can about that truth. Because once you get that truth, that relationship with the Most High, the highest energy, highest spirit, highest power in this universe, once you recognize that your alignment there is what makes you okay, is what makes you perfect, is what makes you beautiful, is what makes you whole. And you already have that. No one has to give that to you. No one needs to compliment you. No one needs to pay for you to get that. You already got it. You always have it. And you will always have it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. We forget about it. And that's our challenge, is when we feel hurt, when we allow that pain to linger, when we allow ourselves to suffer, it's because we forget how connected, how whole, how beautiful we are. And then that's what allows those events, those incidents, those folks to basically break down and make us forget who we are. Because when we remember how powerful we actually are each and every day, it's given to us. It's a right. It's ingrained in us. There's nothing we can do to lose it. It makes it so much more difficult for us to be in that place where we're so pained, so down, so sad. And because that's the name of the game, right? Everyone wants to be happy, wants to be loved, wants to feel joy, wants to be peaceful, have peace, right? We all want to have that peace. Well, embrace your relationship. Give yourself the love that you're looking for, you want, you desire. And then that's where you find that peace, that joy, that happiness, that centeredness. And that's where your true power is. Now, I'm going to end on that note. However, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a second follow-up to that video, to this podcast episode. And then I'll take it a step farther. And then again, please reach out to me. Let me know what live platform you would be willing to watch. You know, we'll do maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes, however long it takes for me to go over the method and really dig deep, give you an example so you can see it and hear it for yourself, because it's something that you can take and you can use right away in your life each and every day. And it's super, super effective. So as always, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Look forward to speaking with you all again very soon. Be good now. Bye.
You've been listening to Self-Love is the New Sexy with W. Mark Watts. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure to tell a friend. Also, make sure you never miss an episode by subscribing to our show on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you listen to podcasts.